Hey guys, I'm Joshua Bartley. Welcome to my channel. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in for another coin pusher video. This one is all part of the hack series. Here we go. Alright guys, so now let's talk about the hack series, and those of you all that have been a part of this for a little bit, I think you get the gist of what the idea, the whole principle of the hack series is about. Those of you all that are new to this channel or new to these videos, I do want to kind of explain to you all so we're on the same page. Let me put a little another time. You can skip this if you like. I started this hack series, and I say this to everyone, Kids Dominion Family Fun Center. You all have seen the logo. That is my family center. I also own a crane route that I put claw machines in stores. So I am coming from this from a player and a business owner side of it. So I'm trying to be fair to both sides of it. The hack series idea is there's a lot of ideas, cheats, you know, people leave comments all the time. People have curiosities in their mind. Basically all we're doing is I'm taking this from a perspective of knowing the setup of these games and from a player's perspective of it. And just letting you know, in a controlled environment where I have permission, because I'm not playing on my equipment when I'm playing at that main coin pusher, but I do ask permission before I go up there and shoot these. And I do not do vandalism to it. If it's something that would actually take vandalism, I'll do it on my own equipment. It's just basically just saying yes or no. Now, I'll always be fair to you all, the viewer, and let you know if it does work. I will hand you the knowledge, expecting and hoping the best that you all take that and just scratch that itch that you know. Because tonight I think I do have one that's going to work, or it is plausible. Just because you have certain knowledge doesn't mean that you take off and run with it and go down and get yourself in trouble. Use it that if you add the curiosity, let me answer for you. Comments or any suggestions or anything that you want to try that I haven't done yet, please leave me a comment below. I literally depend on you all for this series. You all are giving me the ideas to what to do next. So guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy what we're going to do today. Now that we are on the same page, let's start today's video. And here we go. Top number one suggestion was this, believe it or not, hanger. This was number one, the number one suggestion. Why don't you or can you take a hanger or wire and put it up the chute and knock off the quarters? Makes sense, truly makes sense. It's three different kinds. I have a clothes hanger that I bent up. I have this brake cable, and then I have this thing. Some of y'all might know exactly what this thing is, but it's what this is a mechanic. If you drop a screw or you drop something down inside a motor or hard to reach place, you take this in. It's got a little thing on this side, you take it in, you grab it, boom, and you pull it out. This thing, these are like freaking awesome to have. It's flexible, it can go up, and then if you need to grab a hold of it, you can grab a hold of the keychain and pull it out. So that's our three options. Then I'm going to show you one more. This thing. What is this? It's a mega straw. Honestly, this one was one of my first ideas personally before I even thought of a hack. One time a quarter got caught in the chute coming down, and I tried to get one of these to go up to pull it down. We'll even test this out as well. Number two most suggested comment was, this myth goes back many years, but a quarter on a string. This one goes back forever. I think cartoons talk about this and certain things, but you put this in, pull it back out, and just keep on doing it. Alright, so here we go. So basically what I have is some everyday dental floss and a quarter. And I have it on a string. Now this is kind of reinforced. Alright, so this is not, I'm not really trying to teach you exactly what every different coin mechanism is, but basically here's your all the different style coin mechs. Essentially what happens, you stick the quarter in the quarter slot, it comes inside of here, it drops, it then goes through a series and make sure that it is that correct size. So it goes through a series of things, and at the end of it, if it doesn't get rejected and go down in here and go to the refund, It will then come down to this, it will engage it, and depending on what price you have to set it up, 50 cents, and it's going to take 2 clicks, obviously 2 quarters, so on and so on. Basically, this thing is just a guard to make sure that you're sending the proper currency down through here. Passes everything, I guess. It will allow it to come down through here and then engage. The theory behind the quarter on a string, you will send a quarter down through here. It will go down, make the proper, because it is the right size, it'll engage it. But instead of it dropping down inside of the bank, you can then pull it back out all through that and then reuse it again. Sounds good. I just don't think it's that easy. And let me explain to you why. Right, so say it would make it through and it drops the quarter down here, inside of here. It then actually makes a zigzag pattern inside of here. Okay, so it would make it all the way through here. Now watch as I try to pull this thing back. See that? See how it gets stuck inside of there? There's a lot of things that they designed zigzag patterns. So I can tell you right now, with the new CoinMex, it doesn't matter whether it's plastic or if it's metal, if it's one of these, the quarter on the string is not going to work with one of these. The older style ones that they had, it was plausible. There's a possibility of it. Now I know with a coin pusher, yes, I believe it'll make it through and make it down, but the problem is then in return to pull it back up, I just don't know. that's way too many options. But let's just go ahead and keep on going with it. So let's go on up here. Alright, so I tried to put this thing in here and it's blocking it. I think it's just the way it's made. I've tried just about every which possible way to do it. I'm trying to do that now. I'm just going to see if I can work with it a little bit. And if I do, just show you how it's going to be coming out in the angle. So even it would be rubbing the glass. It wouldn't even make it that way. It'd hit that. This thing. See that there's this flap right here. So once you get your thing in there, that flap keeps wanting to go back on you. I wish you could see up past that point. But then, once you get past that flap that closes on the back side, you then have that little spot. And then, once you get through that area, then you have this to contend with. So it has to go over this way and then back up this way. So again, that bend I was telling you about, I don't know. I don't know. It's like right there, but I just can't get the bend. That might be the best bet. See that? Huh. Guys, I think it'll work. It'll just straight up knock it off. There you go, guys. Who would have thought with this, a straw actually works. Something long, I guess, but it comes straight up through there and it'll get something that was like in this area or this area. Now it's not going to get anything in the middle, but hey, well, I guess that one's on. Here's the foreseeable problem I see with quarter on string on this game. So, again, there's the rails that we were talking about. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit better. There we go. Looks like a ski slope. But that actually goes up, or sorry, that actually goes in and goes up in an angle like this. So then, you have these 3 slots. They go down, and then it's kind of like a what's that called? Plinko board. You know, it can bounce either place, but unless it goes completely straight in down the middle and comes down straight, you know, you can, I guess foreseeable, you can knock it and then maybe make it down through here, but trying to get it and make that angle right there to go back in is impossible. Virtually 110% impossible. It's not going to make, especially with this thing moving and trying to push it that way. So you would break the string. I don't care what kind of string. You probably end up just getting the line stuck down through here. That's pretty much the problem you're going to run into this one. So again, look, there's the track. You know, it's got to go down through there. It's got to come down. It's got to make its way down through the plexi. So there you go. All right, so here we go. Down there, I'm gonna try to pull it without, man. Oh. It broke. I knew it was gonna happen. Look, didn't even make it. Well, just lost a quarter. There you have it, guys. Alright, I wanna see if I can get this SOS. I haven't had one of these before. I don't know, we'll see. There we go. Sorry the TV's so loud in the background. I'll just drop some quarters. Oh, man. That was a good fall right there. Kind of in that angle. Gotta like when that happens. SOG, sorry. Alright, well. How much you think's in there? Take a guess right now, and I'll count it up, and we'll see if you're close. I started off with a like $3, so anything after 3 is profit. So take a guess right now, guys. All right, guys, there you go. This was kind of hard to stack up on my lap here, but I would have never guessed this one. I started off with $3, and I think I had a quarter left out of that $3. So anyways, we'll just say $3 in. I won the knife, and take a guess how much is here. $12.50, guys. $9.50 was my profit. Now, how long did that take me? I mean, literally that quick. All right, guys, well, there you have it. There was pretty much the 3 different things. Obviously, the quarter on a string was a complete bust. The only thing you're doing is purely vandalizing equipment and losing a quarter. So we can just completely call that one out. With the 3 options, as you've seen, pretty much with the one that I thought would be the best, this one right here, this was the hardest. This one would have been the easiest to grab something because it does have the end, you know, to if you needed to like grab something off the end of it, but it just wouldn't make its way. And I'm sure if you had enough time in a controlled environment, yes, you could make it work. I just personally couldn't. Now with the clothes hanger, obviously the biggest problem, one, is look how big this thing is. You can't just shove this thing down in your pants. You can't really hide it. Just face the facts. Anytime that you're down fiddling with something, you know, in a position like that, you're drawing too much unnecessary attention to yourself. So if you have enough time that you can get down there and work this thing up and get it to where it needs to go and not get caught, then that's one really lax arcade or in my case a truck stop. So could you make it work? I don't know. Then let's go into the straw. That was the best thing out of all the three options. The way just it's flexible. This was an extra large straw, and it went up and you could just touch things the easiest. So could you use that straw or anything like that? Hey, it looked like it could. Now, I mean, what's the best case scenario? You're going to knock a couple quarters off. You don't have a lot of range of movement. Will it work? Well, obviously, yes, it did. If I had ever, at any certain point at all, thought that this series, the Test and the Hack series or anything like that, was going to be an instructional tool to show you all how to go to your local whatever arcade or coin pusher or anything and cheat the quick or proper way, I would never do it. I don't care how many subscribers I would gain. I don't care how many views the video makes. That is the last, I would stop the series immediately if I ever thought that would happen. I can't stress this enough, but the whole point behind this series is, instead of you all trying and getting yourself in trouble and all the things, I don't have to go through it again, let me do it in a controlled environment where I have permission to do it and show you when it actually comes. If something would work and I could actually win the money, I'm not going to do it. I'm not even going to put myself in a situation. I'll just say, yes, it can work, or no, it can't. I do have a future video that I'm working really hard on that is a how-to, and it's basically just giving you what I know of secrets of the coin pusher, and I think it really is going to be a good video. I think it's going to show you the do's and don'ts, and sort of that you're not cheating. Just understand the basic concept of how coin pusher works and the play field works. So let's do it the right way. Wait till that comes out. Please, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. That supports me more than you know. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe and get ready to come out with 2 videos a week now. You're automatically entered in every one of our competition and giveaways. And best part, you're part of the family. We're a big, expanding family, and I appreciate each and every one of you all. Please leave me a comment. As you see, not only do I tell you I read every comment, I leave a response to every comment, so you know that I value. I don't care how many. There's some videos are up to like 500-600 comments, and I'll leave a response to every single one, because every single comment means something to me. Every single subscriber means something to me. Guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy our hack series. I hope you enjoy everything. I hope you have a fantastic day. And until our next video, guys, thank you so much, and thanks for watching. See you soon.